Enhance your experience by becoming a supporting member. Gain access to unseen videos and video requests. 3-day free trial by visiting zionmembership.com. Chosen ones, empaths, I very rarely say for you to empathize with the narcissist involved in your life. But for the sake of the video, I want you to empathize with them, right? I want to be more specific. I want you to put yourself in their position. I understand you have empathy and stuff like that, but just put yourself in their position. Role reverse it. You understand? Role reverse it. Okay? Imagine you're in life. You're in your everyday dealings. You might be working. You're doing your everyday stuff, right? And you happen to meet someone, right? Who's loving, who's loyal, who's trustworthy. And you're literally shocked you're astonished, should I say, by meeting someone like that, right? You're astonished. You're thinking, wow, this person is really special. Okay? And you get into a relationship with them and it proceeds on. Okay? Relationship proceeds on. And you're enjoying yourself. They're making you feel great. Just being around them makes you feel great. And then, for some reason, right? Maybe you're not feeling as great from them, you know, or something like that. You start to be honest, your eyes get wide. Backtrack on what I just said there. Your eyes get wide and you start looking at other people, even though you've got this person. You've got this person that's loyal, loving, kind, empathetic, a beautiful soul. You've got this person, you're with them, but your eyes get wide and you start looking at other people's relationships and you start looking at other people's relationships online or on the TV or on the internet or whatever. Okay? And you make a risky decision. It's a risky decision. You say, you know what? I'm going to discard this person. And I'm going to go off into the world and find a new person. Or I'm going to line up someone new while they're still there so I'm not alone for too long. So either. And then, you know, they do this, right? So you do this. You leave that person that made you feel so great, that was so loving, so loyal, so empathetic, so kind, and you go with a new person. And this new person seems great. Everything seems fantastic, right? Seems wonderful. Can't believe it. You just had one loving, loyal person and you found another. But then very rapidly and very suddenly, you start to realize that this new person isn't the same like before. You start to realize that this new person isn't loving like before with the old person, isn't empathetic, doesn't make you feel great, is a bit mundane, not trustworthy. You know? Imagine that happens. Now, how much pain? Do you understand what I'm getting at now? You see? This is the story of the narcissist. This is the story of the narcissist involved in your life. Please press the like and the subscribe button. Help your brother out. It will take 2 seconds of your time. Thank you. But this is why they suddenly feel deep pain. That is the story of their life. That story I just done there with putting you involved in it. You've only got to imagine. If you'd done those decisions, right? You was with someone loving, loyal and kind. you made a decision to meet someone new, right? You would be in pain. And the narcissist is in pain. It may be a slightly warped version of the pain. They may not have the guilt like an empath and a chosen one would, like you would. They may not have the guilt like that. It may be more self-absorbed. But you've got to understand that fundamentally, they are in some deep pain and hurt from losing you. You see? Because they discarded you or reverse discarded you. They just tossed you aside like you were nothing. Even though they fully well knew how special you was because when they was with you. But the fact of the matter is their eyes got wide. They wanted something new. They wanted a new toy. They wanted something new to play with. But when they got that new toy, it didn't feel the same. It wasn't as great. Right? That's what happens to them. That's what happens to them. Okay? And then they want to play with the old toy. So some of them actually reach out with hoovers. Some of them actually reach out with hoovers. Try and hoover you back. Try and lure you back into their world. And hopefully a lot of you reject them. Hopefully a lot of you have had enough of them. But you've got to see the real reasons why. They're in pain. Imagine having something so priceless. Something so valuable in your hands and you lose it. You know, like a precious stone. You know, you have this precious stone, but you were careless with it. You didn't nurture it. You didn't treat it well. You know, you just left it on the side and, you know what I mean, just chucked it in your pocket. Some diamond or some ruby or something like that. You were just careless with it. You allowed it to get all scratched up and, you know, you didn't nurture it. You didn't take good care of it. Imagine what that would do to you. If you lost it, finally when you lose it, you'll be pissed. You'll be seriously frustrated and you'll be thinking, why didn't I just look after it? This is what happens to the narcissist involved in your life. This is what happens to them, right? This is what they go through. They go through this cycle in their minds. So for all of those that say, oh, the narcissist is on to someone new, they've forgotten about me, it's not the case. The narcissist is involved in your life. If you're a chosen one and an empath, this is who this content's made for. Some of you may doubt yourselves now. I don't want you doubting yourselves now, thinking you're not an empath. What I just told you to do in this video, if you've done what I asked you to do, you're an empath. Right? Because I asked you to put yourself in someone else's shoes. And you did. So that makes you an empath. And I say you're a chosen one. Because you've been chosen to be an empath. Not everyone's got the qualities you have. Not everyone's got the qualities and the love and the care and the consideration and the courtesy that you have. Not in this world. Not in this world at all. So realistically, what you got to understand is this narcissist involved in your life is really deeply hurt by losing you, right? They will go to any lengths to get any remnants of supply from you. Any lengths. They may turn toxic. They may turn nasty. They may hurl abuse. They may start a smear campaign. Narcissists involved in your life will do absolutely anything because they don't want to let go. They really don't want to let you go. And they seriously don't want to see you with someone else. They seriously don't want to see you with someone else. They're concerned, they're worried, and you haunt their minds. You know, you really do haunt their minds. And they're in deep pain, right? Because they were foolish. And they know they were foolish. Will they admit they were foolish? Maybe some of the lesser and mid-range narcissists will openly admit that they were a fool. But don't let that be a mistake for you to let them back in, even if they do admit they were a fool for letting you go. Don't let that be a reason why you let them back in. Because lesser and mid-range narcissists will say they were a fool. But some of the more greater narcissists, they ain't going to admit it. They're not going to admit it. They're going to do a smear campaign. They're going to do some deception. They're going to hurl abuse. They're going to say their new supply is better than you. They're going to try and make you jealous. They're going to try and do all those sorts of tactics. So don't fall for it, right? Don't fall for it. What I asked you to do on this video at the very beginning segment, when I asked you to put yourselves in the narcissist's shoes and do role reversal, that is empathy. That makes you an empath. That makes you rare, right? Not everyone's like you. So don't worry about nothing. This narcissist effed up. This narcissist messed the hell up, right? So do not give no second chances and never let them back in your life again. So anyway, thank you for watching today. Please press the like and the subscribe button. If you'd like to donate to the channel, you can find the link in the description box. And if you'd like a one-to-one session with myself, you can also find the link in the description box. Currently, I've got a secondary channel, a spiritual channel. Enhance your experience by becoming a supporting member. Gain access to unseen videos and video requests. 3-day free trial by visiting ZionMembership.com. So anyway, I'll be back with another video soon. Peace.